Hi everyone, here we have another beautiful day. So I've borrowed another bike, Nc750X Dct this time. If you follow me channel, you know I'm not a big fan of the NCs. Honda aimed for miles per gallon, which sadly makes your motor a bit dull. So I've not been the biggest fan of these boys, but this is the latest one, so let's see what it's like. One thing these NCs do love is a DCT gearbox. It's absolutely bob on for them. Because they have so much torque and they only rev to 6.5, 7,000 revs. Quick look down there just to check. They're very much like a car engine. So you go up through your gearbox and then you're on or off your throttle using the torque of the engine. I mean, that's something they've got a very good strong point, is the torque. And the DCT, it just works awesome on this bike. Really, really good. So the gearbox is here. You go into drive, goes into first gear. Basically open the throttle, and away it goes. And there's your gearbox for your DCT. Into drive, and you're ready to go. If you want to work it yourself, you've got an automatic and manual button here, so you can turn it off auto into manual, and then you use your paddles, which are here. Round the back there, that's down the gearbox and up the gearbox, and that is your DCT. The Nc750X is a brilliant city bike, especially with this DCT gearbox. You just ride along, concentrate on where you want to put it, because all you do is open the throttle and away you go, and you can filter beautiful, you can pick your position. With it being an adventure shape, you've got loads of road presence, you're sitting bolt upright. It just works mega. Absolutely excellent round town. One of the cool things about the Nc750 is the little storage cubby hole. Got all that in there. Now this is the latest 2021 bike, so you get even more space. So you get even bigger helmets in there now. Flick the key the other way, and here is your fuel tank, which obviously goes under your bum, so you've got a low centre of gravity, which makes this commuter even better. Let's go through the usual suspects. So here is the old soundtrack. Try and get the exhaust noise. Now the problem with the NC is it's not very noisy, so we're going to struggle, but here we go, give it a go. And you'll probably hear that the camera bike, my little MSX125 with Rachel on, is making more noise than the NC. Sadly, the NC fails on the soundtrack. It hasn't got the most inspirational noise coming out of that exhaust, and there's no airbox rush. So sadly, good miles per gallon means sensible engine and sensible engine noise. The new bit you all seem to love is our sitting test. This is where we climb on the bike and you get a good idea on what it looks like with a 5'10" person on it and a 5'3" person on it. Now this bike's got a new frame for 2021 and it's 30mm smaller, and hopefully we'll get to see this in the next clip. So here we go, sitting test, 5'10" me with a 32-inch inside leg, and as you can see I'm sitting there with a very bent leg, so plenty of foot on the floor. When I sit on it properly, a nice sitting position, back nice and straight, but that's why you go for the adventure bike nowadays. Comfy riding position. Rachel's go now at the sitting test, so here she comes, 5'3". Now the bike's parked on a bit of a bad camber at the side of the road, but there we go. She does manage to lift it up. There we go, second go. So as you can see, legs are slightly bent, balls of feet on the ground, both sides. So yeah, 5'3" person could manage this bike. Nice sitting position, leg not too scrunched up, nice straight back, so the handlebars are in a good position. So a great bike for eating loads of miles, whether you're 5'3" or 5'10". The new Nc750 is all LCD, none of this TFT malarkey's here. And you've got enough information on there. You've got your fuel gauge, the time, gear indicator, speedo, and your power maps, and along the bottom you've got obviously all your trip meters and the relevant info you need down there. Now to scroll through the info, you use these two buttons here. If you use the mode button, and hopefully I can get the dash at the same time, if you hit the mode button, you can see this little black bar rolling around the dash. So we'll get close in so you can see. Right then, so once you've got it to where you want it, you then use your select button here, and if I try and get them both in again, you can see that the power maps are changing. So if I hit the mode button, it's now down at the odometer, and it should scroll through the trip meters, date, odo, so you can see it going through the different bits there. If I hit the mode button again, you're now where all the other information is, so use your select button and it rattles through time of ride and average speed, voltage, loads of bits and bobs. And that's all worked by these two here. And now you've got your power maps. So you've got standard, you've got sport. I don't know if you've noticed, but it kicked down there because I've got it in sport mode. When you throttle off, see how it stops flashing, that's when it engages its mode. Standard, throttle off, rain, throttle off. So you get the idea, rocker switch goes through your different modes. As I said in the beginning, I'm not a big fan of these bikes, but this one seems to have won me over slightly. I like the new suspension, the new forks that fitted to it, very plush feeling. I love the new fly-by-wire throttle with the power maps that you get, or riding modes. I keep saying it the wrong way around, but you know what I mean. And then the quality of the paint, it's really thick. This blue bike looks lovely. And then the seat, nice little bit of embossment on the seat. They have really upped the game on this bike. The quality is really nice. So yeah, I may be turning towards the NCs. Nah, if it was my money, I'd buy an XADV. I'd find the extra cash. It's streets ahead of it. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see what we do next time.